Next up, at UFC Sao Paulo, we have the main event of the evening, the new main event of the evening. This is originally was Jailton Almeida versus Curtis Blades. Curtis got hurt. Derrick Lewis said, yeah, I'll do it. And we could always count on Derrick Lewis to show up, swing, and try to win this fight. He tries to win every fight that he's in. Whether he can or can't is a different story. And this is a tall task because he is taking on Jailton Almeida. Jailton Almeida is 19-2 overall. 5-0 in his last 5. This guy has not lost a fight in 5 years. He's taken on Derrick Lewis, 27-11, 2-3 in his last 5. He's coming off that losing streak ending knockout win over Marcos Rogerio de Lima, where I don't think Marcos made it to the center of the octagon before Derrick Lewis was flying high and blasting that dude with the flying knee.
That was a heartbreaker for sure. I was definitely not on the Derrick Lewis side that night, and I was like, he's fine. He just fell down, thinking that like Derrick Lewis just ran him over, but he landed that knee clean, and Rogerio was not fine.
Honestly, Rogerio's chin obviously he lost that, he got TKO'd, but he wasn't out considering the force he was.
I literally thought that he was good. I literally thought he just fell down. I was like, oh, he'll be able to out grapple out of this situation, stay safe, get back to his feet. Then he goes turtle position. Derrick Lewis is just like fucking. I'm like, oh god, it's over now.
Well, and that's what makes Derrick Lewis such a scary man. We all knew he has massive power. Everybody knows he has massive power. I don't care who he beats, including Jailton Almeida. You're never going to be surprised. Like, there's not a single fight that Derrick Lewis could win that you'd be like, couldn't possibly have seen that coming. Of course you can see it coming. He is quite literally the knockout king. He has more knockouts than anybody else in the UFC, not just heavyweights, anybody else in the UFC. Insane amounts of power, never out of a fight. Famously, he's been losing many, many fights, lands that big punch, gets it done. This last fight wasn't a punch. It was a flying knee. He got it done there. I just think this is too much. Derrick Lewis is never the better fighter in a fight, ever. He is always the more dangerous one, but never the better fighter. This is more of the same. Jailton Almeida, we haven't seen enough of his striking to know if it's great or awful. I think it's somewhere in between. I know earlier in his career, he fancied himself as a striker. He wants to be a striker.
Fancied himself.
Well, because if you watch his interviews,
what I say about you're just so old, man. We're literally 3 years apart,
dude.
We were talking about before the stream. It feels like it's fucking 30.
Dude, my fucking
fancies himself a striker.
My friend,
what's the poll say right now? That's what we were talking about. Here's the poll that Angelo wrote for the channel. By the way, like the stream if you haven't already. If you're watching us afterwards, just like the stream. Leave a comment. Let us know. He says, and this is the poll he put to entice people to like the stream. Are you guys going to like the stream to support your dudes? And then his options are, of course. And then the other option is, no, I'm a weird hater.
I
what
didn't
a
realize
weird way
that's
to
how
write
I
that out. Are you going to like the stream to support your dudes? You really are like Goofy in a Goofy movie, like trying to be cool.
You think I talk weird? This is my buddy, and I promise you, he's like a cool dude. Like a real fly cat. He sent like a couple of memes and stuff.
Pajamas.
And we didn't, me and my other buddy hadn't replied yet. And then he said, I have several other funny musings and social media highlights, but I'll wait till you respond. And we were like, musings, you nerd? And that was he hasn't responded since.
That word in my life.
Well, you're not educated. Anyway, he's taking on Jailton Almeida. Jailton Almeida is a diehard nonsense, no nonsense, come forward, shoot a takedown almost instantly. Insane powerhouse that's going to pick you up, slam you down. And when you're on the ground, you don't stand back up. His top pressure is insane. It's because he's freak strong. He can be heavy on top with the jiu-jitsu. He can find your neck and just absolutely get it done. He's a beast, a savage beast when it comes to the grappling. We don't know enough about his striking. And I can see the comments here. His striking sucks. He got knocked out. He turned into a grappler. Sure. And Derrick Lewis can knock him. Derrick Lewis could literally knock out a horse. Of course. With that being said, I think Jailton Almeida is just going to come forward, ragdoll Derrick Lewis, and get it done quick. Same exact way Sergey Spivak beat him, except he's not going to stand up 5 times like he did on Sergey. I think if Sergey Spivak is getting Derrick Lewis down that quickly and that often, Jailton Almeida is going to do it and keep him down the first time and absolutely get it done. So Jailton Almeida is the very easy, clear pick for me, minus 450. I think he should be. I think the opening odds were far more accurate. Obviously, I fully understand Derrick Lewis and his power. And if he knocks out Jailton Almeida, I'll be very frustrated, but I won't be surprised. Where do you think, Jakey boy?
Honestly, just kind of looking at these guys, if we both took our shirts off right now, this is pretty much you and me.
It could be, honestly.
Oh, boy.
Go ahead.
No, soak it in. I was waiting. Go ahead, Rip. You want to...
What's the problem?
I didn't know if you want to take them off and...
My shirt?
Yeah, I didn't know if you want to just go ahead and...
No, we're good. I'd prefer to do the breakdown.
All right, listen to me. Jailton Almeida is a good grappler. Jailton Almeida has good top pressure. Jailton Almeida, or Jailton, however you want to say it,
Jailton, how Daniel Cormier says it,
is not as good as people think. And I promise you, he's not
Derrick
as
Lewis
good as people think. Excuse me, sir. He is a 205-pound guy that learned on a short notice fight or however it played out, oh my God, these heavyweights have no idea how to wrestle. They have no idea how to wrestle. So he came up. He still stays relative, I think he weighs in 230. So he still gives himself an opportunity to come back to 205. He is a 205 that has started to wrestle these heavyweights that have no idea how to wrestle, and he's had great success doing it. I mean, he has great success doing it. He is dominating these people that don't know how to wrestle. Derrick Lewis obviously doesn't really know how to wrestle as well. But I'm telling you this, Jailton Almeida is telegraphed. He's telegraphed. And everyone's going to talk about he does the front kick to the blast double. That's how he started pretty much every single fight. You saw he almost got knocked out versus, was it Shamil or whoever, caught the kick, hit him right with the right hand, almost knocked him out. You saw Jairzinho defend the first kind of telegraph takedown, just kind of sprawled a little bit. People are starting to figure out that this guy cannot strike. He does not want to strike. He cannot set up takedowns with his strikes because he does not want to engage in the striking. He shoots from far away. He's had success doing it. Eventually, it's not going to fucking work. And against a guy like Derrick Lewis, the last time that somebody shot a telegraph shot versus Derrick Lewis, they got knocked the fuck out. Sergey Spivak came in, struck into a body lock situation, judo threw Derrick Lewis to the ground. Derrick Lewis got up 6 or 7 different times doing what he does, right? Just just post with an arm, just stands up. If there's anybody that can just kind of throw Jailton off with his power and strength, it's going to be a guy like Derrick Lewis. But if he gets taken down, obviously he's probably might lose that fight. But I'm telling you right now, Jailton is not as good as people think he is. Maybe he comes in, gets a takedown, looks fantastic. There is going to be a moment to fade Jailton Almeida. It was going to be Curtis Blades. Curtis Blades was going to come in and destroy this kid, send him back to 205. I still believe that his shots are so telegraphed that Derrick Lewis, coming off a big win, a confidence booster, coming into Brazil, nobody's giving him a chance. He is going to find a shot on one of these telegraph shots. He's going to hurt the kid. He's going to put this guy out. I am taking Derrick Lewis in the upset in the main event. I just don't think Jailton's that good.
Yeah, I just fundamentally disagree with you. I think you're grasping at straws. I think it's, I mean,
that guy shoots from 9 feet away.
So does Hamzat.
Head down.
So does Hamzat.
Just head down.
So does Hamzat. Doesn't matter for him. Hasn't mattered yet for Jailton Almeida.
Yet. You're right.
And Derrick Lewis is going to be the guy.
Hasn't mattered yet. The last time that shot a terrible, just head down telegraph shot, Derrick Lewis said, oop, boop.
I'm happy to bet you. You're so confident.
Boop. All right. You bet 100, and then you're paying me $300 and some when Derrick Lewis wins, and I'll give you 100 if he loses. Oh, big gulp there and a cough. Little, he's like, whoa, I don't know about that.
You said 300?
It should be 400, honestly.
I'll send you a bet openly.
Yeah,
I'll send you a $500 bet openly right now.
I didn't think so.
I'm choking. You got it.
So is Jailton. You can already hear it. Oh my God, he's really struggling. But yeah, I'm telling you right now, and let me. This is a grain of salt. I'll kind of elaborate this on a little bit while Angelo's dying on screen.
I'm good. I'm back, baby.
I am a Jailton hater. I've said for a long time that he's kind of a fraud. He's been wrestling these heavyweights that don't know how to wrestle, and obviously Derrick Lewis doesn't know how to wrestle. But so take it with a little bit of a grain of salt. But I was going to be all over Curtis Blades. I mean, all over Curtis Blades.
I'm going to send you a $500 bet openly bet. Okay?
I mean, go ahead. I'm sitting here just I've been waiting.
Oh, well, I'll do it in a second.
I bet
$4.99 from Siggy asking who is more well endowed. I'm not answering that question.
I'll answer it.
I'd assume Derrick Lewis.
I would assume with the frequency of willingness to take off his shorts and throw his cup into the crowd, that he is not ashamed of anything that he's got going on down there. And Jailton, to his credit, like I said, 205-pound guy. I've been in the locker room with a lot of 205-pound men.
Have you? Ooh, here we go. Create bet, 500 schmagalots. Hold on. Please hold. This is going to be a nice one. This is going to be nice, easy money. Here we go. Share it. Copy. I'm going to do it in the public chat. Now I'll do it in the private just in case. Here we go, Jacob. Let me know when you take this $500 bet. I just sent it to you. You only need to bet $132.90.
It's very easy.
There we go. Looking forward to taking your money. DraftKings, are you going to spend the $6,600 on your hero, Derrick Lewis?
My max, $132.90, right?
That's what it says.
It's been accepted.
There we go. Are you going to spend the $6,600 in DraftKings on Derrick Lewis?
I think that there is probably some better value in DraftKings, but if you are playing cash games, I think it's something to consider.
Okay. Well, I think we got our answer, folks. I think we got our answer. Guys, become a premium member. That's the show. Premium member supports all of this. Keeps everything running. It's only $10 a month. Go to weonpicks.com. Click Become a Member at the top. And you're going to get things like the safety parlay. The net units on the safety parlay is over 20. We haven't even been doing it for a full year yet. The last two events, I've given you over 2 units of net profit from that one single parlay alone. You're going to get tools like the line movement tracker. You're going to get detailed data, metrics, and analytics. You're going to get more than just me and Jakey Boy. We have the MMA Minute. We have Running Mouth MMA. We have Artem. We have the Pick Doctor, all providing picks, insights, bets, round line leans, confidence plays, and more. And this is all included in that $10 a month. Just click Become a Member at the top.
There's more.
Always. Don't forget to follow our socials. That costs you literally nothing to click a like.
Yo, follow me on the gram. Follow me on Twitter. It's right here. The both
Why do you want the followers
Get
on
my
Instagram?
followers up. Get my clout up. So when I message these girls, these females, these Brazilians, these fighters, they have a little bit more respect for me. Get the numbers up. Let's pump the numbers up. Pump them up.
Your Instagram is mostly just pictures of you shirtless.
I just posted this
Why
would these people
follow you?
I mean, look at this. This is crazy. I mean, sometimes I do take pictures and I'm like, that really is me. It's I mean, that is like, I mean, holy shit, man.
Make sure you follow. That's going to be a fun follow.
I mean, this is like, this should be fucking, oh my God, I'm so good looking. It's crazy. Look at that. Oh my God.
I'd love if you stood in the doorway so we can really judge the height there.
The doorway's right there. Look how tall I am. I mean, I'm as tall as the doorway. Look at this.
That's not
I'm as tall as the doorway. Mm-hmm. That's like 6 inches from the top. That's an 8-foot doorway. I might be 7'4".
Could be. You might be. Probably not. Guys, if you want me to measure Jacob on screen, send a measuring tape to this address. We open everything in the mailbox on the Fight Foods vlogs, which is for pay-per-views. We'll open it. We'll take a look. I know for a fact somebody sent some unbelievably spicy stuff. I haven't opened it yet. When I do,
I can't wait. I'm going to
try it.
More. Nothing I love more.
Good. I would love to see if you're man enough to try it.
I'm about to order some McDonald's, and I don't mean to brag, but I get barbecue sauce with my chicken nuggets.
I mean, I mix it with the ketchup, but yeah, I get it.
No, I cut it half water. I put it in a little cup and just half water, half barbecue
sandwich.
Sauce.
Guys, thanks for hanging out. WeWantPicks.com. Do all the things that we genuinely appreciate.
Love you guys, man. I mean, for real. Obrigado.